Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Gretchen here. So if you are a subscriber to my crafting channel, Catnpaws, I also have like wax, candles, that kind of thing over there as well. I just gave my big announcement that we moved and I'm in the new house right now and I'm on my lunch break, so I only got a few minutes. I wanted to get this out because it gets dark, 5 o'clock. So I wanted to get something done in the daylight. Right now my back is up against a radiator, but warmer. And I figured, well, no time like the present. So let me flip you around. I'll give you a brief little tour. There'll be some before footage when the rooms were a different color, and then some after. I guess I should go ahead and give you a really brief synopsis on the scenario that's going on. So my husband, Mark, retired at the end of 2021, a couple weeks ago, and I'm still working. We moved back to my hometown of Bedford, Pennsylvania. So that's where I'm at, in Bedford. And we bought a house here. We're in the process of selling our house in Warminster. That's where we came from. And it's about 3 hours east on the turnpike, heading towards New Jersey. It's expensive there. It's hard to pay for a mortgage on one income. So right now we're paying for two mortgages, but we're making do for right now. And the house is like a couple days away from going on the market. So hopefully we'll be out from underneath that soon. We bought this house back in October. When we got it, the colors were kind of like dreary. I turned on the light at night in the one room and I said, oh, I cannot live with this color. It is a Victorian home, truly Victorian. It was built in the late 1800s and has oldness. We are moving from a fairly new constructed house that is a reproduction Victorian style to a old Victorian house with all the loveliness that goes with it. And so I'm hoping you check in with me. Let me know how you're doing. I've been really awful about reading comments. It's just been busy moving. You'll see there's boxes everywhere. But I have great plans for this channel. And you may even notice I updated the channel name. A reason behind that, though I like the name Vintage Catnpaws, I find myself when I'm buying things that I don't always like vintage. I like newer reproduction, just newer things in general. So I thought Pickin' Paws would be great because I plan to take you along to the auctions, yard sales, whatever else I might have up my sleeve, a couple things there, but that's in the future for future videos. So I hope you stick around. Let me give you the grand tour of the old house. So we did get a house. Say hi, Chloe. Hi. We're getting ready to go back home. So this is where I brought everything up to date, a little bit of everything. And we have some painters coming, so we did mark the walls. This kind of like key lime, really light green. I don't know what shows up on camera. This is staying as is. I did get the cabinet up here, that was 8 feet. And got to put my drawers in, some shelving. Alright, I want to show some of the, let's go down the steps, show it real quick. Again, we've marked the walls because we're not really digging the green. This is the only thing downstairs. We've just centered it and they can move it. And very brief tour. So next time you see this, it may or may not be painted because we are still moving in. I'm starting out where I'm standing at right now. This is our current dining room situation. Yes, it is the middle of January. Yes, my Christmas tree's still up, but why not? I love it, and it's dark and gloomy right now. I have still my Christmas presents sitting on the table. I have some stuff over there on the windowsill. Oh my gosh, just things are in the way right now. So there's a peek into the kitchen, and yes, we still have snow on the ground. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's melting. It's in the 40s today. That thing's kind of odd. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of odd. And we need to have a chimney inspection done, so hopefully he can kind of shove that up in there. I think it's for like a pellet stove or a cook stove. And here is the heat that my butt was up against. So it's radiator heating here, and then the kitchen has no heat, so it's actually floor heating. Quick peek. Now, when you saw this before, I think I was able to walk through because the house is empty. But this is what I'm dealing with now. Stuff everywhere. I have a lot of wax, a lot of Yankee Candle, a lot of Bath and Body Works. It's my jam, so I do have a lot of that. I want to put it in that hutch behind me and put it down in the hallway down here because it'll fit. Although the square footage here is close to the square footage of our house in Warminster, the house is very choppy. So you can see there, the walls are nearly 8 foot wide, and it has the old horsehair and lath in it. So a lot of cracks, a lot of whatnot, stuff like that. Old floors, more boxes. Those are my window blinds right now. I actually had some boxes missing there, and I was sitting here the other night and I said, ooh, I don't like that. So I shoved more boxes over there. Boxes everywhere. Stuff's everywhere. There's a nice fireplace back there, although you can't see it. The plan is to rotate the couch up against the windows. We have a coffee table to put there, and we'll get there. I mean, it's just everything's in the way right now. Every holiday you can imagine is out at my house right now. And here is stuff. Yes, this is my future crafting room. It is also my office right now, but it will serve as my crafting room as well. So that is the situation there. We have bought some blinds for upstairs, but nothing down here yet because we can't get to it. I think I showed this in my Catnpaws channel, but I got to show you the lean on that right now. It's leaning more and more. It's been like this for a couple weeks. Right there. Oh, it's getting close to the radiator. I'm going to have to move that. But it has slowly shifted. Put my hand there for you. To that. So I'm going to have to get back there and take care of it. And just things everywhere. So I'm going to get some videos sliced together. I have bits and pieces. One where I went to the auction. Oh, I was going to show you that auction haul. Maybe I'll squeeze that in here real quick. At the auction. Waiting for the outside to finish up. Oh my, look at that little cat down. Chalkware. Gospel songs. That tree stand. Nice. Crock pot. I used to have one like that. Oh. Christmas trees. There's the good stuff at. Oh, I like those. Christmas card with the red polka dot. It's back here. Nice. Look at those. Look at that. Is that Goofus glass?
Yeah.
Pretty good shape.
Yeah. A little bit of scratch there, but
So I did end up winning the Valentines. Came in this cute little candy cane box, and there's lots in here. I briefly looked through them and what you saw as well on the video. Just all kinds of different styles. Oh, cute little bluebird. That's cute. Trying to see some of these have a date on them. Oh, that one's movable. He's washing dishes. Of all the dishes in the pot, you're the best dish of the lot. Aww. To Robert. From Frank. Oh, she's movable too, with the broken arm. Her arm ripped off. That looks like a Christmas postcard. So I haven't found anything yet with the date, but what would you guesstimate these at? 50s, 60s, 40s, 50s, 60s. That one's movable, I think, yeah. That's a heart. Okay, she slides like she's swooping down the mountain. So, a good many here. Pretty good deal. I can't remember what I paid for them now. It's been a while. Probably I got these in October. And it's now January, and well, my memory's not that great. But it looks like these are all belong to the Shippies. Maybe his school ones. Yeah, because I keep saying his last name. I gotta switch arms here. I don't know where my tripod is. Oh, there's my auction number. It's somewhere. Still looking for a date. I saw a postcard in there though. Is that Easter? I love old postcards. Still no date. Oh, that one's cute. Christmas cheer. From Aunt Daisy. Oh, this one's cute. It's poking out. Is that the kind you put the lollipop in? No, it sets up. I'm mooing over you, Valentine. From James to Robert. Okay, seems like that can set it up. I have a blanket here because the kitties were taking turns laying on it. They were a little bit freakish when we first moved in. Goodness. Greasing special, 50 cents, rear end. Oh my gosh. I love sense of humors. And so I had to put something up here because they kept jumping up and sliding off. So I said, let me just go ahead and put a blanket up here. Now, I wonder if that's just someone ripped it or if that's a chew damage. No, that looks like it was just like a clean rip. And nothing else in here is like damaged. That has the one you can set up. The fish. Now some of these look like they're, well, I guess maybe that's just how they came, very thin, economical. They're very like paper thin. Some of these are more heavier cardstock, which would be great to like even back up a little bit more and use on an assemblage or something fun like that. So that was my auction win. Isn't that cool? I dig out to the bottom here. This one is flippy kind. So probably at least 100, if not 150. So that was my auction win. Pretty cool. Hopefully be getting a lot more videos like that out, and especially like the yard sale and kind of things like that as it gets warmer. And as we get settled, I'll be able to take you along and show you things I'm up to. Definitely go check out my Catnpaws channel. Again, I'm gonna have, you know, it's mainly like crafting, wax, occasional trips here and there to somewhere I might go that's more with modern goods. And then on this channel here, my Pick and Paws channel, I love that, Pick and Paws. Just kind of envelops everything that I love stuff, you know, like love collecting stuff, and it doesn't have to be old to be beautiful. And I think that suits me more, and then doesn't give any false impressions to anybody. And I can continue on having sales, and I might even look into a booth. I'm thinking about it. But that's for the future. Right now, I'm still working full time. It's very busy. We're still so short-staffed. We have been for quite a while. It just sucks all my energy up. And then after, hopefully, once the house sells down there, things lighten up, and we have more funds, and then I can visit the resigning from my job. That's for the future, though. But stick around. I plan to do like an eBay resell, however you want to do it, air quote it, room. It's upstairs. It has pink walls, but it's a bright, nice room, and it brings in lots of light. Where down here, I'm going to have to get some substitute lighting because there just isn't much here as far as like overhead lighting. When it gets dark in here. Not real super dark, but it does. But anyways, let me get back to it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you again real soon.